Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear higher secondary students, hope you are well with the grace of Almighty Allah. I think you learn English with proper importance because it's a lingua franca or an international language. So you have to develop your four language skills, that is, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Dear learners, today I would like to tell you a story in my own words. The story is in lesson 3, unit 6 of your English for today. The name of the story is A Mother in Mannville. The story was written by a famous American short story writer named Marjorie Keenan Rawlings. The story took place between a woman and an orphan boy named Jerry. The woman was a writer. She needed a quiet and isolated place to do some troublesome writing. For this purpose, she rented a cabin which belonged to an orphanage situated high in the Carolina mountains. The natural environment was very nice for her. She needed firewood for her fireplace, so she requested the orphanage authority to send her a grown up boy or a man to chop wood. Accordingly, the orphanage authority sent her a boy named Jerry. Jerry knocked at the door. She opened the door and looked at him. It seemed to her that he was about 12 years old but undersized. So she could not choose him to chop wood. She told him that he was too small to chop wood. But Jerry told her that he had the ability to chop wood like a grown-up person. He also told her that he had been chopping wood at the orphanage for a long time. However, she told him to take the eggs and chop wood. Jerry took the eggs and chopped wood. Before returning, he again knocked at the door. She decided to pay him for what he had done and tell him not to come again the next day. But when she saw that Jerry had chopped wood like a grown up man, she was astonished. So she changed her decision and told Jerry to come to chop wood the next day. Thenceforth, Jerry came to chop wood regularly. He did his duty very sincerely and honestly. The authorities noticed his simplicity, integrity, and honesty. One day the egg handle broke, for which Jerry confessed and wanted to pay the money for repairing the egg handle. But she, being pleased at his honesty, exempted him from the payment of repairing the egg handle. Jerry was very helpful to her in different ways. So he won the mind of her. He became intimate with her. She had a pet dog. There was a strange communion between the dog and the Zeri. They often played in orphanage farms like good friends. One day, when she went across the state for a weekend, keeping the dog in Zeri's charge, she could not come back timely because of bad weather. But Zeri did his duty to the dog. Even he shared his breakfast with the dog. Being highly pleased with Jerry, she rewarded him with $1. Thus, Jerry became intimate with her. She often gave him candies, apples, etc., for which Jerry looked happy. Jerry often spent time sitting by the fireplace beside her. One day, Jerry told her that she looked a little bit like his mother. She became astonished hearing it. She knew Jerry to be an orphan and had been living at the orphanage since he was 4. But Jerry told her that his mother was alive and she lived in Mannville. She often came to see him at the orphanage. She sent for him. She sent gifts for him on Christmas Day. She sent him gifts like dress, skates, etc. The authorities became shocked to hear what Zeri had described about his mother. The authorities was astonished how a mother could live away keeping Jerry in the orphanage, because Jerry was a very good boy, and how it was possible on the part of his mother to live away keeping Jerry in the orphanage. However, she consoled her mind that Jerry's mother was alive, so she stopped talking about it. In this way, the time of departure of the authoress came. She told Jerry that she would go away the next day and told him to come before her departure. On the scheduled date, she got ready, but Jerry didn't come. She had no time, so she went to the orphanage, uh, put the cabin key and money with a girl named Miss Clark. She told Miss Clark to call Jerry, but Miss Clark told her that perhaps Jerry was sick. Some other boys saw him going towards the hill in the laurel. Perhaps he was mentally very upset. The authoress wanted to talk about Jerry's mother, but Miss Clark told her that Jerry had no mother. Actually, Jerry fabricated the story of having his mother living in Mannville. He quenched the thirst of having a mother. For this reason, he told a lie to the authoress. From the story, we can realize the importance of mother in our life. Dear learners, I would like to advise you to read your English for today very carefully. You will learn the word meaning and you will try to acquire the knowledge about the story so that you can tell or write the story in your own words. I wish you success. Thank you all for watching this video.